The Ancient City, a structure in the darkest caves of Minecraft, and keeps its secrets below the surface. Many have tried to unlock these hidden mysteries, but all failed, and used lies instead of admitting defeat. Some legends tells of war, explosive battles, and deadly conflicts around the world. Myths tells of ancient builders that created the historical sites we know today. And rumors tells of extinct creatures that used to roam around this world. The question of this forgotten civilization remains to the Minecraft historians and is left untouched for years. But now I'm gonna discover the real story of what happened using archaeology techniques in Minecraft. This is Minecraft Mysteries. Just a few seconds real quick. I do a lot of effort in my videos, so it would help me a lot if you just subscribed and leaving a like. It helps me a ton and I really appreciate. Anyways, let's start with the video. In order to know the backstory of this lost civilization is to answer the three main questions. Why, when, and who. First one, who built the ancient cities? To be honest, with all the techniques I used, it shows that it was people, or humans if you want it that way. Reason is why skeleton skulls and bones has been found in chests and placed around in the city. So no extinct creature, guys. There is no such thing except this guy that somehow survived. Second one, why was the ancient cities built? To go through the mind of people, you're in a Minecraft world that is peaceful in the day but dangerous at the night. So these people were in big or massive groups that retreated from the monsters of the night. The first thing that they will think of is to go hide somewhere, so they would have moved underground. Reason is it's safe underground and it would get attacked by mobs in the sky like phantoms. Second, the caves are rich with resources that would be helpful for their survival like tools, armor and weapons. Another fact why they would be in the deep slate level is because diamonds has a higher chance to be found there, and it is the strongest material equipment in the overworld. Last one, when did they build the ancient cities? Well, before we joined the Minecraft world, we do not have any info or history of the Minecraft world. Now before you guys go that my predictions and techniques are wrong, I will prove that it's right. So we know that it was players, or for instance humans from the surface, that created these cities. Not the wardens, cause why would the wardens build a city if they can't see? We know it is players from the surface cause certain items could be found that's only available on the surface, like certain wood types that can't be found in other places underground, like dark oak wood, chests, ladders, note blocks and more. Glass that can be smelted using sand from the surface, snowballs from cold biomes, and ice from cold oceans or other biomes. As many of you know, ancient cities can only be found under large hills and mountains, but why is that? I have taken a closer look at these specific biomes and found that it has a high chance to spawn iron ore, explaining the iron armor found in chests. Emeralds are also found at high rates in mountains, but no emeralds were found in chests, so they didn't have any trade routes or connections with villagers. As a massive city like this that kept people, there would come the question of how to give them all food for survival. Looking through chests, only golden carrots, baked potatoes, glowberries and suspicious stew, gapples and e-gapples were found, meaning they had quite a healthy lifestyle. Glowberries could be found on the ground, but the other items is a strange question. Living that deep underground and even below large biomes is really strange how they got it. Looking through the structures, no sign of dirt or water lines of any crop farming has been found. This means they had so many glowberries that they just left it in the chest if they ever ran out. Or they traveled to the surface and started farming there, would explain the diamond hose in the chests. But there's something I found it really interesting. Animals. Lead, saddles and horse armor has been uncovered in the cities. Interesting, right? No stables were found, but it would be actually cool to have animals underground. Food for the animals wasn't the problem, since the target blocks in the laboratories was made out of wheat in the crafting recipe. The animals that they used to farm with were sheep for producing wool to create different colors, cows for producing leather to create books, and bees for producing honeycomb to create candles. Information is very important for players to know their surroundings and what is safe to use and not. These people were far more developed than any other civilization in the overworld. They are also one of the first communities to use diamond tools and armor. They have also studied their redstone a lot in their laboratories. Having redstone in a community is a big leap for the people's development. Same with enchantment books that has also been found, opening more doors to development. The power of enchanting makes an upgrade to weapons, tools and armor. This means the ancient cities were the most developed civilization in Minecraft at their time. Moving to the economical side, we put all the information together and found out how the workers helped each other, also known as specialization. A three-way relationship between farmers, hunters and miners. Farmers produce the food and supplies for miners and hunters to do their jobs. Hunters offer protection to farmers and miners and giving bone meal to farmers to create more food. Miners extract the resources from the earth to make tools, weapons and armor for the hunters and farmers to use. This system is found true for the ancient cities because bones, armor, tools, food and supplies are founded, making their economy the most powerful, more powerful than ours since all we do is just destruction. As I looked more into these cities, I soon realized it wasn't only one city but millions spread out across the entire world, creating a global ancient city empire. For all societies, there will always be the evildoers like threats or hordes of monsters and raids from other societies. The ancient cities is well guarded with their powerful deep set walls, upgraded tools and armor, and their defensive outpost around the heart of the civilization. With this much protection and defense, they can overcome the most strongest players we have today like Technoblade, Dream and Illumina, and others that are good in PvP games on iPixel and MCC. Humans in real life has also a list of cultures, beliefs and ideologies. These people that lived in the ancient cities has a plethora of amethyst shards for its color and rarity. They will describe amethyst more valuable as diamonds because diamonds are seen just as an armor and tool material. Music is also part of their culture as 4 music discs and note blocks could be uncovered. Different colors of wool is also found out of these broken down tents, meaning they did art and style quite a lot. Template is also a symbol of art and was used for decorating the people's armor. As we move more into it, things start to change. We see mini recreation of the frame structures spread around the city. With candles spread around it, it might resemble that these people worship these frames a lot, but we have no info about these frames. However, who knows, maybe it could be a portal or something else. Now we're moving to the fun part. As you may know, the ancient cities are made of two common resources, deep slate and wool. But why wool if it's so flammable? When walking on wool, it does not trigger a Skulk sensor when close, and wool can also block sound from triggering the sensors. When sensors are triggered, they send the sound wave to each other until it hits a shrieker. The shrieker screams an awful sound that causes the warden to give you the darkness effect. With a couple of strikes, you will summon the warden out of the Skulk. There's your information for the ones who does not know how sensors and wool works. So the ancient city pathways are made of wool to avoid any sensors from triggering. The enchantment books. Swift Sneak is found commonly in the cities. This means that the people had experience with the Warrens quite a time. They use these things to avoid the Warrens, but this also opens a possibility that many of the Skulk found in caves could be graveyards of not mobs, but people. If you didn't know, when something dies near a Skulk catalyst, the Skulk starts to spread and creates more Skulk and sensors and shriekers. It is basically like a virus, if you ask me. Many things that are found around the city is not actually possible to get from the overworld. It's only possible to get in the Nether, like soul lanterns, soul fire, soul torches, soul sand, redstone compactors that need quartz that's also from the Nether to be crafted, and even potions that can only be made when you have blaze rods. This is a strange mystery because no Nether portal is found near the cities. And don't even go in the comments like, "Oh, Lars Kapperking, have you heard about ruined portals? You're stupid. Your archaeology techniques are fake. This is just clickbait." And I will go like, "Did you watch the entire video?" And then of course you guys are gonna say no, and then you just wasted 30 minutes of your life just writing a comment that I already explained. 20 minutes to Google the best way to roast a YouTuber, and the other 10 minutes to write. So back to the ruined portal part. No, the portals and ancient cities are not connected because the bricks around the portal are made of stone, not deep slate. So the whereabouts of these Nether items are unknown and is still a mystery. With all that we have uncovered, we found out that this happened to all of the ancient cities. So what happened? Well, all the ancient cities were attacked by the warden, but not one or more than one, an army. But why would there be so many wardens attacking all the cities? There aren't any catalysts near them, and they have this overpowered fortress where nothing could get in. So what happened? The only thing that could is a person placed it there, killing monsters to spread it and awaken the warden. Why? Because the ancient cities was the most advanced societies in the overworld. Their technology, knowledge, protection. There was a point that another empire or kingdom summoned the wardens instead of using men to waste on this fortress, and all of the others spread across the world. And that's what happened. People dying every single second, Skulk spreading, covering the city with the massive deaths of people. And this happened to every single city because no city with a population was ever found after that time. Whoever this was very successful. You don't know who it was or when it happened, but it happened, explaining why the things were left here in a rush of escaping death. Candles was burning for eternity, and the city is forgotten. It's unbelievable to think that the most strongest empire in the overworld, with the redstone and the fences and their unique cultures that almost ruled and united the overworld, lost a fight against an army of wardens summoned by someone we don't know about. And these civilizations was lost in time, with millions of people transformed into Skulk. When visiting this place, it keeps reminding me of all these people that lost their lives while I'm walking in their graveyard. I think this is the most tragic thing that ever happened in Minecraft history.